What's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Dosunmu, and it's Flowers in at the 4 spot. Shot clock at 6. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Towns. Robinson with the block. Simmons looking around. Passes it to Gordon. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Mathurin. Out left to the wing. Dosunmu, the pass to Towns. Over Robinson. And it's Towns missing. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. Simmons dishes to Gordon. Mitchell in the corner with the drive. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Dosunmu, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And Miami has possession. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Towns. And here's Washington outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
So the wing on the left. Here's the screen. Dosunmu, the pass to Flowers.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first minute.
And Simmons kicks to Washington. Mitchell left side.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mathurin, good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Simmons. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mathurin passes to Flowers. To the inside. And stolen by Gordon. Now Simmons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside Gordon. Drives to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Mathurin passes to Dosunmu. On target from 13 feet.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Simmons against Russell. From 13, he can't get that one to fall. And Miami the other way now. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Vucevic is screen on Simmons. Shoots from 14. Simmons pulls it in. Miami leading by 7. 1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Flowers. Back to Russell. .110 left in the first. Miami's on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. It's blocked. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Over Washington. Again, Russell missing.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Simmons dishes to Robinson. Pass to Gordon. And here's Washington outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks. Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
On the wing, Mitchell. Gordon for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Miami. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
They've got Robinson, Aaron Gordon out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. To the middle. Washington against Towns. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Guarded by Robinson. Now, here's Rozier. Guarded closely. Jacks up a 3. Simmons pulls it in. Miami leading by 8.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Vucevic is screen on Jones. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now, here's Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. Here's Wright into the lane and finished off by Wright.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And there's the pass to Dosunmu. Second chance shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Miami leading by 12. Here's Mitchell, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mathurin passes to Dosunmu. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Miami leading by 10. Mitchell with it. He's got 8. Jones from outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Now, here is Russell. Vucevic setting the pick for Russell. Over Mitchell, here's Vucevic. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time from Robinson. In the corner, right with it. And Wright throws it down hard.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Here is Russell. Passes it to Flowers, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Mitchell. It's a 13-point game. There's a screen by Robinson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
To the left wing. Russell from long range. The Cavaliers with a new 14.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. A switch here also for Cleveland. Rozier's checked in. Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Here's Wright. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. No good there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Miami ahead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly.
Greetings, everybody. We love,
and we have a number of terrific shooting guards in the league.
And now let's talk about the first half. It belonged to the... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Dosunmu, and it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Johnson. Outside Gordon. It's up a 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Dosunmu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting for Cleveland, Dosunmu at the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Miami leading by 18. Here's Johnson. He slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now, here's Dosunmu. He has 6. Defended by Jones. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Dosunmu's shot is off. Dosunmu's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Johnson outside. Back to Jones. Miami with a new 14. Drummond with a screen on Towns. Jones the pass to Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Andre Drummond showing you I am a vertical threat at the cup. Look out.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
On the wing, Jones. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Drummond.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Russell's checked in. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Towns trying to get open, and it's Russell missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Johnson hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And here's Russell. And stolen by Wright. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to McCloud. Good ball movement here by Miami. Johnson finds Wright. Now here's Jones. They grab their own miss. Wright outside. 6 to shoot. Towns with the steal. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside Russell. Outside Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Dosunmu. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Wright kicks to Johnson. The pass to Jones. Drummond dishes to Jones. Johnson outside. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Russell with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Vucevic checked in for the Cavaliers.
Nikola Vucevic.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just keep the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Different look for Miami. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Wright, and Simmons subbed in for Johnson. Martin's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rozier comes in for Dosunmu. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
1:56 left in the third quarter. That's tipped. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Cleveland has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it. Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA. But I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Washington against Martin. Kicks it to Vucevic. Wide open look. It's good. Vucevic has got 6 points.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Drummond sets the screen for Mitchell. He takes it in. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Russell against Simmons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Rozier looking around. Towns down low, working on Drummond. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Towns. He has 6.
There is no fear when it comes to Terry Rozier. This guy is a scorer at heart, even if it means getting it done in the painted area.
Mitchell in the corner. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Miami, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Andre Drummond is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mitchell, and it's McCloud. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Down low, here's Bryant. That's tipped, and he stays with it. Pass to Rozier. Bryant with a screen on Simmons. And it's Rozier missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Drummond with a screen on Rozier. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Washington. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Right wing. Here's Dosunmu. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Boston. That 3 off the mark. And so here is Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Dosunmu. He kicks to Martin. To the wing right side. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Over in the corner, Washington. And again, Miami with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Martin against Washington. Martin with the bucket.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Simmons. Count it.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The pass to Dosunmu, and he drops it in from the low post. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And Simmons kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
We see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dosunmu, the pass to Martin. And here's Fields to the paint. Ryan in the post. Over McLeod. And that one goes long. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside Martin. Now here's Dosunmu. Bryant with a screen on Washington. Dosunmu, the jumper from the free throw line is good.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Passes to Flowers. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better bet. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
On the road, had to run it back and hit reload. Never took no handout on no loan. I can't let it fade.